show will finally make people react and put a stop right here in the middle of Ljubljana to these dangerous ideas and terrifying acts.
I fly right here. Kameras, Kontakt mit mir. I fly right here. Beide Hände reichen dir.
Living close to explosion, right next door to me.
As far as I understood them, they were a bit too much for this country as it was before, so they had to move away.
Here and I'll blame no one, but I'm living still.
They found the team how to express themselves. Some call this just like Nazi behavior or something like that, but I don't see that. I see whole of other aspects.
'Cause no one wants to explode himself.
Okay, so there was one party, only one party, this Communist Party, and it was like either you're with us or against us, but the thing is that everybody joined it. I mean, the majority of people that are also now in power were in the Communist Party, but not because they shared their beliefs, but because it was like, you are born and you're in the parties.
Yeah.
You know, everybody did it. So.
Yeah.
My grandfather was he was a politician, he was the Minister of Culture and he was the head of the national television. So, I mean, I know this from the family also, how the beliefs then changed, but actually it was, I mean, as far as I know, from my grandparents, which were both really good people and they really believed in this communism, but not in the regime that it had become then later. But in the ideology, I mean, the idea of communism, it's probably the best. It is, but it doesn't function. It doesn't work because, I mean, from my perspective, I think it doesn't function because everybody's different. And in communism, I think individuality got a bit, you know, so anybody sticking out like Laibach would be, you know, hit on the head. That was the problem, because they tried too hard to I don't know, engrave it into the minds of everybody else.
Keep friends close, keep your enemies close. You're still stuck in my head. Feed them well, but mind not to pull the trigger, or it's gonna drop you off in hell.
So I know that also my mother had problems with her parents, and they, you know, they couldn't see it. They tried to like censor Laibach. They didn't see the parody of what they were doing. They really thought that this is like evil and Nazi and very German. And I remember when my mom was telling me that she was trying to explain to them that it's not bad, that it's actually just like a mockery of all the uniforms and it's like this whole thing, but they didn't get it. So, but now they do.
So I sit here and I'll blame no one, but I'm living still close to explosion.
The right-wing people, which are now here in power, they are more orientated into the... This is such a long story. In World War II, there were two sides that were fighting for independence. This was the partisans and the side which is called Domobranci. I don't know if there's an English translation. The home defenders. And they were like, yeah, more Christian orientated, and they were actually collaborating with Hitler and their regime. And they had this crazy idea that this might work, I don't know why, but now they're telling a different story. They're trying to hang everything to that fact that after the war, the communist revolution actually killed a few thousand people, which were of them, and they put them in these caves, holes. Have you heard this? It's this, I don't know, they call them revolutionary victims or something. but they forget the fact that, you know, probably millions of people died because of what they were doing. But now they're trying to like rewrite history. I was born and raised that partisans were good, and maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I don't know actually either. Maybe I'm just misled. This is another thing, because if you ask anybody here, I think the majority still believes that Tito was the good. He's like this Che Guevara persona now.
I'm so happy that I'm understood.
Of course they have to mix things together.
Yeah.
People are visual and they respond to the swastika or to the hammer and the sickle.
Yeah.
It's strong, and if you combine those, it's two different things. Is it really just a symbol?
Yeah.
Just an cross, a sickle. It's all just permutations of one idea or another. You just combine this in a bit of a dark way, just perhaps to remind us of our past, perhaps to just fill whatever they're trying to tell us.
Even the 10-year-old, if they are raised properly, will know who Laibach are.
Ich weiß, dass heutige Situation ist ein Beweis, dass biblische Prophezeien sind ausfielen. Ne?
Ah, okay.
Und dass nur Gottes Königreich wird alle Sachen lösen.